Previously on The Way We Did It, we took our truck camper to Palisade, Colorado to try their peaches fresh off the trees. We are now leaving town to explore the amazing sights of Grand Valley. We had just spent 2 days devouring so many Palisade peaches that we nearly turned into one. We grabbed just a few for the road and set out to explore the sights of Grand Valley. First up was the Little Book Cliffs Wild Horse area. This region protects up to 150 wild horses as a way to preserve the living history of the American West. If you're like us and are not one of the lucky ones to actually see a horse, it's still a beautiful drive through the towering rock formations and desert buttes. On our way to Rifle Falls State Park, a torrential rainstorm happened to form directly above it. So we decided to wait it out at a rest area just outside of town.
The duck's like, run for your life.
As we watched the storm slowly dissipate, we noticed a family of osprey flying around the Colorado River. When the coast was clear, we continued on, carefully maneuvering through the flooded roadways. And because of that earlier downpour, we had the entire falls all to ourselves. Rifle Falls plummets 70 feet over a limestone cliff, creating this lush environment taken straight out of Jurassic Park. It also wasn't originally 3 waterfalls. When a hydroelectric plant was built in 1910, it changed the creek's natural flow from one wide waterfall to the 3 smaller ones seen today. We pulled ourselves away from the falls to check out the limestone caves along the Coyote Trail.
Smells like a bear's been in here. Can you see?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
The trail continued up and over the falls, following the creek just south of the Rifle Falls hatchery.
Trout just jumped out of the water up there.
Grand Mesa is the largest flat-topped mountain in the world, and there's a scenic byway that takes you right to the top of it. The route took us through the canyon of Plateau Creek before abruptly climbing through aspen groves and evergreen forests at nearly 11,000 feet above sea level. The top of the mesa was completely blanketed in wildflowers. Even the cows couldn't resist frolicking through them. We took a small detour off the main byway to check out the Land's End Observatory, an old ranger station built by the CCC in 1937. Here, Grand Mesa abruptly dropped off, giving a fantastic view of the western slope and desert below. And be sure to watch your step at the overlook. There are fearless chipmunks stuffing their cheeks with food. Since we were inside a national forest, we took advantage of this great boondocking spot to make some dinner, which you know was our go-to meal of tacos. Our scenic drive ended in the Lake District, where over 300 alpine lakes and reservoirs can be found on top of the mesa. On our way back to camp, we couldn't help but take yet another detour to check out Vega State Park, a gorgeous and secluded area centered around a high mountain lake. As we drove around, we started to think if this may have been one detour too many, as it was getting dark pretty fast. Although Dave was very excited to use his light bar.
Shannon, I'm having trouble seeing. Can you turn on the lights? There we go.
When we realized it would take us another hour to get back to town, we made the pretty easy decision to call this home for the night. We ended up finding an open campsite in the early settlers' campground. It's one of 4 campgrounds in the park and the only one with electrical hookups. Our back-end site was perfectly graded and came with a picnic table, fire pit, and a great view of the lake. Now, you all know that we're not big fans of backtracking. So when we started our journey back home, we took a more rural route through the White River National Forest. And while it was a beautiful drive, it did take a little longer than expected.
A little bit of a traffic jam here. Come on, girls.
They just stare at you. Coming through. Can we pass? Oh, here goes this one.
Next time on The Way We Did It, we take our truck camper to one of our favorite places in the country, Grand Teton National Park.
Wow.
Here we go.
If you'd like to join us on more adventures, be sure to like this video and click that subscribe button. And consider joining our Patreon for extra perks like travel guides, bloopers, and digital photographs. It helps to support our channel so we can continue to show you the way we did it.